Hello and welcome to Women on the Move Live. I'm your host, Kim McNair. As I said before, this is season 2, and I'm telling you, we're going to bring it to you. This show is all about women who are in business, about business, and doing business. So sit back, relax, enjoy this ride, call a friend, tweet a friend. You know what, get on Instagram, or you can Snapchat, and let them know we're on the air. Well, my guest today is a change agent. She knows all about adding value to others. Welcome, Dr. Taunya Lowe. How are you?
Hello, I'm great. So great to be here.
Oh, I'm glad that you had time to stop in and sit with me.
Oh, you know, I always have time for you.
Okay.
You just have to call me.
Yes, because you're definitely a woman on the move. You are definitely a woman on the move.
Yes.
But see, the thing about you is you are a riot starter. We got to start right there. You are a riot starter. You get it popping and moving. So tell me about your book, Wanna Start a Riot.
Wanna Start a Riot Change is the book that kicked off the movement of RIOT Starter.
Okay.
RIOT Starter is all about whenever you want to do better, be better, get better, grow better. Especially for a lot of women, we feel like we're in a riot because those people closest to us say, why do you want to start a show? Why do you want to quit your job? You're a woman, you're black, you don't need to do that.
What?
And so we feel like we're in a riot, and for many of us, we do nothing. And so I'm saying, start the riot anyway for your life, your business, and your career.
All right. Oh, wow. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm starting a riot, y'all.
You are starting a riot.
It's going to be on and popping right up in here. Women on the Move Live. Well, look, you are your brand. I mean, you are an expert at what you do. And I want you to kind of just elaborate on building that brand, because there are a lot of women that watch or that I come in contact with, and that seems like to be the big thing. Oh, my brand. Oh, yeah, it's about my brand. Yeah. But with you knowing that and the area that you're in, the expertise that you have, let's talk about building that brand.
So, you know, my brand didn't begin when I started my business. When I knew, when I was at Clark College, now Clark Atlanta, that I wanted to be a consultant, everything that I did in my employment, in my career, went toward building my brand.
Wow.
And so when I started working for the government, you know, I really honed my networking skills.
Yes.
I really honed my strategic planning and my training skills. And so when I decided to leave government, then I didn't have to, oh, wow, who am I? Who do I need to create? I was already that person. Wow. So it was now, how do I place myself into a business arena, into a brand, if you will? Because at that time, I didn't realize I was creating a brand. I knew that every step that I needed to take in my career was going to help me when I got to this moment. And it's one of the things that I tell a lot of my clients who are what I call parallelpreneurs. They're still working in a job and they've got a business on the side.
Yes,
it's,
a lot of
people.
A lot
of people. And the thing is, take advantage of the training, take advantage of that opportunity, see your employer as your investor in your business. Don't go in with a bad attitude, because guess what? That bad attitude is going to translate into your business.
See? Did y'all hear that? It's going to translate into your business, so you need to be pleasant all the time. Well, look, okay, so let's talk about the resurgent group of Metro Atlanta. What is human services? Because that's one of your specialties, human services.
Yes,
what is human services?
So I'm so glad you asked me that question, because usually when someone says human services, they think human resources. Listening is key. So human services, Kim, it is a cadre of professions. And so under that umbrella, you have social workers, juvenile justice, nurses, academia, churches. All of those professions fall under the umbrella of human services. And so my area of expertise has been public health, mental health, and addiction. And so that's kind of been the path that I've taken. And so I do a lot of work, or I'll say that my business was built before the whole RIOT Starter movement.
Yes.
Was built on servicing human service providers, human service agencies, helping them to be better, helping them to brand and become a brand in the community.
And that's where the change agent comes in.
Yes.
Look
Yes,
at you.
helping them stay out of trouble with Medicaid, you know?
I love it. Oh, that is so good. But you know, it's important right now. Look at what's going on in the world with all the mental health and the things that are going on. And now it's starting to get to that level.
Yes.
You know, before it was kind of like pushed to the side. They didn't really want to talk about it, but everyone's talking about mental health in a lot of areas that we wouldn't before. So this is great. It is great. And what you're doing is awesome. And you've changed a lot of people, and you've gone in and cleaned up a lot of things, and you're continuing to do so.
Thanks.
And your area of expertise. So that's great. So now you go across the USA.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been everywhere. Tell me a few places that
Oh
you've
my
gone to,
God,
because you've gone some places and done some really good things, and I don't want to miss anything.
So I was a part of the American, the act, Obamacare. I hate to call it Obamacare. I like to call it its original name.
Right.
So I did some work in California, Connecticut. Oh my God, I've been all over the place with that movement, training people on how to take those calls right at the cusp of when everything was changing and insurance agencies were changing around how do we address these calls, before they even knew what they were gonna do. So I had a contract to go in and do some training. We trained probably about 800 staff in 6 different states, just the team that I was leading. And it was amazing. It was interesting just to, we think, wow, we've got insurance, available for people who've never had it. But just the views of how it was seen. I got to see firsthand hospitals and doctors' offices saying, no, we're not going to accept that. Or just coming out of a network, And this was a pretty huge network. And so just coming out of a network, leaving people without care. So that's been one of my projects.
Okay, good.
And then last year I did some training in Haiti, and the year before in Jamaica.
So yeah, I know you've been around. You're a woman on the move. You are truly that. So what's new? What's coming up next for you? What's next?
Wow.
So because I want to make sure everyone hears and knows what's next for you. And of course, you can always go to womenonthemovetv.com to get more information. I'm going to make sure your information is linked to my information, because we have to stay connected.
Yes.
Because it's power of the connection. But tell us what's coming up. What's new for Dr. Taunya Lowe?
So what we're doing is really, really ramping up the RIOT Starter movement.
Okay.
We have a community on Facebook, RIOT Starter Nation.
Yes.
We have our symposium that's coming up February 3rd, 2017.
Yay.
We also have, we'll be celebrating 10 years in business in October. And so the month of October, we're going to bring just a lot of people together in a teleseminar to share information about having a brand, having a business, going from your calling, your career to your calling. And so we've got workshops coming up. So people who are saying, I'm ready, I want to be a RIOT starter, I am a RIOT starter, then they can contact me. We can get them into one of our master classes and get them started in 90 days or less, because it's all about execution.
Well, look, I'm so glad you had time to come sit with me, girl. This was great.
Thank you.
We needed more time, but you know what? Go to womenonthemovetv.com. I'm going to make sure there's a link on there. You need to get this. You want to start a RIOT? You need to be a RIOT starter, but you want to start a RIOT? This is what you need to get it going and get with Dr. Taunya Lowe. I'm so glad you had time to come with me, sit with me today, and just catch up as girls do.
Yes.
But, we'll do a little bit more off camera. So, you know what? We're going to pause for the cause, and I'll be right back.
Welcome to Women's Health Institute of Macon,
Middle Georgia's premier choice for OBGYN, liposuction, vein treatment, aesthetics, and much more. Our facility was designed with patient comfort and affordability in mind. Our JC-accredited on-site surgery center handles many procedures in office with no need for outpatient referrals. Our doctors and staff are highly trained and ready to serve you and your family. Call today for a free vein screening. Trust your care to Women's Health Institute of Macon.
Well, guys, my next guest is all about the game of basketball. She's the VP of Basketball Operations for the WNBA Atlanta Dream. Welcome, Natalie White.
Thank you.
And she brought an all-star with her. That's right. It's all about women on the move. All-Star, Angel McCaughtry. How are you?
Great.
Oh, I'm glad that you can join us as well.
Glad to be here.
Oh, good. I'm amongst all this. All right. I like the NBA, but the WNBA is all about us, and that's so important. It is so important. So, Natalie, VP of Operations, basketball, you've done it in school, high school, college, that's your thing. How is it kind of going? Because, you're doing the front office thing, and you're not out there coaching. What's going on with that, girl?
Well, it's exciting. Great time for us going into the 9th season. Growing up, playing basketball in high school and in college, I always knew that I wanted to be in sports management. So the opportunity to be involved with the WNBA is something that I wanted. Having experience working at Nike for 10 years, but I knew if Atlanta got a team, I truly, truly wanted to be a part of it.
Wow, so is Atlanta was home prior to?
So home prior to, I'm from Middle Georgia, Fort Valley, Georgia, Peach County. That's where I'm from.
Yes, they gave me a ticket down there. Go ahead.
Hey, small town, we got to make our money,
Okay. Okay, so Middle Georgia is kind of where you came from. Okay, that's your homegrown. But you went to FAMU. No,
yeah.
I know a couple of rattlers.
Yes, proud rattler, bleed orange and green.
All right. Well, this is Women on the Move, and the Atlanta Dream is, I think, the only ownership in Atlanta that has an all-female ownership. We have Mary Brock and Kelly Loeffler, who are the kind of co-owners. So it's really good to see that camaraderie as women are coming together and doing what we do in this sport.
Right.
So that's amazing. Now you do a lot of partnerships or helping the youth in the community. Is that something that you just kind of do out of heart, or you just partner with schools? What was that kind of like I want to help the girls, I want to kind of show them?
Yeah, it's both. There's two things I'm passionate about, is basketball and inspiring youth and young girls. So with the Atlanta Dream, it's like the perfect platform with the WNBA, because that's what we're all about. And with the Atlanta Dream, we focus on education, health and wellness, inspiring women and youth, and diversity and inclusion. So it's a perfect opportunity to get out in the schools, to get out in the communities. Right now we're working with Parks and Recreation, the Judson Women's Foundation, East Lake Foundation. So we're doing a lot of great things, and even with APS. So a lot of opportunities to continue to inspire kids to go to school every day, increase the attendance, and then also with them just having the conversation, allowing them to get to know our players and really see that there are people too, and they can talk to them about anything they have going on.
Yes,
so.
right, Angel, you're people too, right?
Absolutely, we're people, we're role models, and we just want to get back to the kids.
Now, what are you doing? I know, there's the off-season time, and, you kind of, I think you played basketball with another group. Or
overseas. So,
overseas. Okay, tell me what, because I want to know.
Yeah, for the last 6 years I played in Turkey. So after WNBA, most of the girls go play overseas, and it's a great experience to learn a different culture, different language, different food, and still play basketball, and they know who we are. So it's definitely a great experience.
Now, you are a business owner, am I correct? Now, you have
I'm about to be.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. So tell me a little bit about your business, because we already know you're a 7-time All-Star. Let me just read it. Because I want to get it right, because I got to give you accolades now.
Oh, my goodness.
Of course, former first #1 draft pick, bona fide WNBA All-Star, 7-year pro team leader, block steals, all that kind of good stuff. But you're a businesswoman, and that's what this is about. So I want you to share what type of businesses.
Well, Women on the Move, basketball is not going to last forever. And I'm going to be 30 this year, so I know.
Really?
In the basketball world, that's getting up there, though, in the basketball world. So, I love sweets. I have a big sweet tooth. So I decided to open up an ice cream shop here in Atlanta. So it's actually going to be located on Peter Street, the top part of Peter Street. And the great thing about it is Candy Barres is opening up her new restaurant right next door.
Get out!
Yep, called Old Lady Gang. So if you watch The Real Housewives of Atlanta, you will know that about her restaurant.
Oh, yes,
So
yes, I did.
her
That's right,
restaurant-
her aunts and all of them.
Right.
Absolutely.
right.
So it's
Mom
right
loves
next to her restaurant.
Oh,
the ice cream
cool.
shop. So it's going to be a great atmosphere. It's right around the corner from the arena. So I cannot wait for her shop to open. Well, everything. And so it's going to be a great environment, and I think everybody's excited about it.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and talk a little bit more with this WNBA All-Star. We'll be right back.
When I first opened Just For You Women's Healthcare, I wanted to be an office that was unlike any other OBGYN office. I wanted to be a place where a woman could come and almost feel like she was visiting an old girlfriend instead of just going to the doctor. The inviting atmosphere, warm, safe, makes our experience different than any other you'll find out there. I'm being trusted by you to deliver your babies, your most precious possession. We're being trusted by you to do surgeries, and people trust us all the time, and we appreciate that so much. Our staff is warm and inviting. We have fun. We dress up for Halloween. You might see anything when you come into Just For You, but you'll always get a welcome face and a happy smile and a glad to see you. You will enjoy your experience here.
My name is Conchetta Smith, and I have been a patient for 5 years at Just For You OBGYN. When I met Dr. Johnson, I had been in a series of different doctors telling me different things about my body and running tests to tell me that I possibly would not be able to have kids because of some personal things that was going on. When I found out I was pregnant and a girlfriend of mine referred me to Dr. Johnson, I came over and had a talk with her. And our talk just basically consisted of my nerves and my nervousness and how things would be with this pregnancy in comparison to the first 2 that I had miscarried. And at that point, Dr. Johnson told me to calm down, get my nerves together, and she assured me that from this point on, everything would be okay. And if we got to a point to where it wouldn't be, then we would seek other options. Again, she assured me, Conchetta, don't worry. Things are going to be okay. We're going to do everything that we can to bring this baby into the world. And like she said, and she stood on her promise, along with her wonderful staff. Everyone here is just so phenomenal. I love every person in here because it seems like it's like a home for me. I feel at home when I come in here. They know who I am. They give me so much love and embrace me so much. I couldn't have Jemiah if it wasn't for her. My husband and I are forever grateful for Dr. Johnson, her skills, and her staff.
My name is Patricia Walters. I've been coming to Just For You OBGYN for 3 years now. I was sent here by my primary doctor due to my anemia. Dr. Johnson done an ablation on me 2 years ago. It did not work. So she done a hysterectomy in October 21st of 2015. My anemia is gone. I am truly blessed and honored to have her as my doctor. She's not just your typical doctor. She's your next door neighbor. She's your friend. She cares about how you feel. She's always there to talk to no matter what it's about. You can be honest with her. And she will be delivering my granddaughter in 1 week.
For sure you will enjoy it at Just For You. We appreciate you, and we hope to see you soon at Just For You.
Wow, this has been great. We have just been chatting it up. This is so good to just find out everything. Now, tell me, there's a specialty about the ice cream shop. You said?
Yes, we're going to have a lot of lactose flavors because I know I'm lactose intolerant, but I love ice cream so much. So it's going to have the same taste as normal ice cream and just lactose free.
All right, so it's something for everyone. That's great.
Everybody.
I'm really excited about this. I love to see when we're, just stepping out of our comfort zone and doing things, and you're letting people know it's more to life than just basketball.
Absolutely.
And there's life after basketball, and you're already setting the pace and the tone.
Yes, ma'am.
So as a WNBA player, as an all-star, do you see yourself, because most time entertainers, they say, or people in the sports industry, you're a role model. How do you kind of handle that? Do you consider yourself a role model, and how do you look at that when you know that the younger or the others are kind of looking up at you?
I would say I'm definitely a role model for these young kids. Somebody once told me, as much is given, much is required, Yes. So I always have to kind of be on my best behavior, because the kids are watching. They watch how we act on the court. They watch us off the court.
Oh,
They follow us on our social medias, Facebook, Instagram.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So they're watching. So I always want to portray a positive light because I know they're watching. I want to show them that there is life outside of basketball. You can be happy, have fun, and smell the roses. But at the same time, when I was growing up, the WNBA didn't exist till I was 10. So I didn't really have that person to look up to. It was just men's basketball. But now for the little girls, they can say, hey, I want to be a WNBA player. Because in school, when you ask what you want to be when you grow up, all the boys was like, I want to be an NFL player, NBA player. So us girls was looking around like, well, we're just going to be.
Was that how it was? Because you were one of those.
Yeah, I had some years on Angel, so exactly.
It was like that.
And even, the WNBA wasn't around, but you knew about players, but you didn't have that platform to see them on television and to have that up close and personal connection to them. So, so this is an awesome opportunity for the young girls coming up today.
Yeah, so we were just like, hey, we'll just be a doctor, a lawyer, but they could be sports figures. But now, the women have opportunity to say, I want to be a sports figure too. So we definitely have more role models in the women's world, not just basketball, but in soccer and softball. Everything's coming up. Tennis.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so it's more for us now. And tennis wasn't as popular back then.
As it
so
is
it's
now.
definitely getting better for us young ladies.
All right. So do you see coaching, either one of you, coaching one day?
You know, I mean, I love basketball, but once you're on the business side of it, I'm having a lot of fun. That's something that's kind of do behind the scenes, but I don't see myself. I had to start that like 20 years ago.
Okay,
because
so-
it's your life.
Right. Oh,
it's
well,
your life.
yeah, that's
so
true. That's
it's your
true.
life. But I enjoy what I do, creating opportunities for other people that want to understand the sports business, not just on the court, but off the court. So since I've done both, I can shed a lot of light to those who inspire to be in business, sports
Well,
business.
I know we have a new president, Ms. Lisa Borders, and I just
Yes,
want to make sure we
WNBA
give her a
president.
shout out.
Yes.
Because it's
Yes.
great to have her. I mean, she's been doing so many wonderful things
So
in
many things,
Atlanta,
yes.
and now to see her as the president of the WNBA, I know it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. Well, we're looking forward to coming out and hanging out with you guys. July 17th, we're going to be doing hoops and heels.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait. Women on the Move Live. We're going to be there. BWEP, which is my nonprofit, Business Women Empowerment Project.
Yep.
We're going to be there. I'm telling everybody to come out to the game. The LA Sparks is who we're going to beat.
Yes,
There you
ma'am.
go.
Okay. And I just want to say thank you, ladies, for coming to hang out with me and just taking time away. Because
Thank
I
you
know
for
you're
having
busy.
us.
You're practicing and doing a lot of things, and of course, you're making things happen behind the scenes and making
ma'am.
sure that we're entertained and also connecting with those business people out there to show what we're doing and what the WNBA is doing right here in Atlanta. So meet the dream team. This is really the dream team right here. All right. Well, thank you, ladies.
Thank
Look,
you so much.
I'm going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Kim Fields, and you are watching Women on the Move Live.
Hey, up next is a gentleman who says a little bit of something beats a whole lot of nothing. I want you guys to welcome Mr. Jay Jones. How you doing, Jay?
I'm excellent, Kim. How are you, my dear sister?
Oh, I'm so glad to have you here.
I'm glad to
Finally,
be here.
get a chance to get you here in the studio to hang out with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Well,
Yes,
you're new
ma'am.
to Atlanta,
Yes,
you're
I
doing
am.
your thing.
Yes, I am.
On the south side, but I guess you can do it all over.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We leverage the power of technology.
Yes.
So we can be of service anywhere in the world. Like you said, we're new to Atlanta. Although I am from Savannah, Georgia, born and raised, and went to Morehouse College from 91 to 95. My wife and I just moved back from Los Angeles.
Oh,
We've been
wow.
there for about 10 years. And now that we're back, we are on the south side down in Fayetteville. But because of the nature of the business in Los Angeles, I didn't want to disconnect from the clients that I've been working with for about 8 years.
Because you are a fitness minister.
Fitness minister, yes, ma'am. Fitness minister. And what a lot of people don't understand is what exactly is a fitness minister.
Right, right.
Well, I am an ordained minister and I am a certified personal trainer. So what we do is we attach your faith to your fitness.
Oh,
You know, one of the greatest obstacles we have today is trying to remain healthy in a sick society. So
yes.
one of the greatest motivations that anybody can have is their belief in something greater than themselves. So we attach that belief and that faith into your battle to stay healthy and fit.
Wow, that's
So,
good. Oh,
you
I
know,
like that.
You know,
Okay,
the,
all right.
the greatest gift we all have is a healthy temple.
Yes.
So the best way to show our Creator how grateful we are for that temple is to edify and be good stewards over our greatest blessing. Because, without health, there is nothing else.
Wow, this is great. You are so awesome. And you're a motivational speaker as well.
Yes,
You
yes.
speak to the youth. You speak to everyone, but I know you're very passionate about speaking to the youth, and that's so
Absolutely.
important. But you have this great book, A Whole Lot of Something Beats a,
A little bit of something beats a whole lot of nothing. A little bit of something
So
beats
it's a 30-day guide.
Yes.
So, I mean, I can take this book, start at the top of the month.
That's right.
And go through it.
And go through it.
And at the end, I'll have...
You'll have a new healthy habit. And see, that's the idea. Most of the time, people start fitness programs. First of the year, birthday come around, anniversary, something, a reunion. So people have a short-term goal to try to lose as much weight as possible, and they don't care how they typically do it. So most of the times we set these lofty fitness goals and we really don't accomplish what we set out to do. So we start to feel disappointed in ourselves. We stop believing ourselves. So what we want to do is we want to give people victory.
Okay.
Because if we give you more victory, it's the foundation to build even greater victory on. Right? So the 30-day guide creates small victories over 30 days, and it reconditions your thought process when it comes to heightening your awareness around what you put in your mind and what you put in your mouth.
Oh, right. This is, oh goodness. So after the 30-day, what's behind that? It's just start over again?
Well,
or?
if in fact 30 days should recalibrate the way you think. Now, if in fact you still need to go back in and get some refreshing course, the book is always there. And the book is actually a workbook. So there's a component every day where you get an exercise, you get a motivational piece, and then you get what we call the journal, your journey piece, where you actually write in the book how you feeling. I mean, we give you prompts and cues on what to write down.
Oh, this is good.
So you can always refer back to it. It's your personal little Bible.
It's my personal Bible.
That's
Thank
right.
you, because this is my autographed copy.
That's yours,
Thank
my
you
dear
so
sister.
much, my
You best
brother.
believe it.
Now, you're at Orange Theory Fitness?
Yes. Orange Theory Fitness is a small boutique corporation.
Okay.
And what they've done is they've taken fitness and they've made it Fitness 2.0. What I really liked about Orange Theory, which I work in down in Peachtree City, they're all over the globe right now.
Wow,
they're expanding. They're only 5 years old. The company started down in Florida. But what I like about it is every person that comes in gets a heart rate monitor. So we're able to gauge your heart rate throughout your entire workout. So I can tell you if you're working hard enough, if you need to work a little harder, or if you're just working too hard.
Woo.
I can bring you down and get you in your optimal fat
Well, that's
burning
good,
zone.
because some people don't know. They're in there, they're doing, and then they don't
Absolutely.
realize they overdoing it or they're not doing enough,
they're
and they're
not
not
doing
working
enough.
it out the right way. Well,
Absolutely.
you are in your gift. That is great.
We
Now,
trying to
they
walk
can
in our
train
faith.
with you online as well, right?
Absolutely. You can go to thefitnessminister.com.
Okay, fitnessminister.com.
There at thefitnessminister.com, you'll have all type of information on how we can train together, but there are also free videos and free resources for you to kind of just get your mind wrapped around getting back into better shape. And for the book, you can go straight to the website. It's called A Little Bit of Something.today. A Little Bit of Something.today, and you can order your book and get it straight from there.
All right. Well, oh gosh, this was great. You're just
Kim,
awesome.
I
You are
appreciate this
amazing.
opportunity.
I'm glad you had the opportunity to come and sit and just share a little bit. You're the first male on season 2 of Women on the Move Live. How about that? This is our second season, so thank you.
My major population are the Dear Sisters, so I want to make sure I'm of greatest service to them, because I know if our women are healthy, our community is healthy.
Oh, well, thank you. Look, we're going to sign off, but I want to just thank you for coming and being here with me. Listen, guys, go to WomenOnTheMoveTV.com. I'll have the book and the link, and also go to
thefitnessminister.com
and get your copy of the book. Check out, I'm telling you, Jay is doing some amazing things. Connect with him. He can help you mind, body, and spirit.
That's right.
All right. Well, thank you, guys. I'll check you out next week. But you know what? I think we got a little bit of something for you, and then I'll close out. I'll be right back. Help us cheer on the Atlanta Dream as they take on the LA Sparks Sunday, July 17th at 3 p.m. at the Phillips Arena. Your support of the Dream will benefit girls of BWEP, Business Women Empowerment Projects, and their programs. So go to WomenOnTheMoveTV.com for your tickets and for more information. Look, this game is going to be a whole lot of fun, and I want to see you in the place. Well, I want to thank all my guests for sitting in with me today. Dr. Taunya Lowe, Natalie White with the WNBA Atlanta Dream, and NBA All-Star Angel McCaughtry. Wow, she came and sat with us today. And of course, Jay, the fitness minister. Look, go to WomenOnTheMoveTV.com, get more information, and don't forget about Hoops and Heels. It's coming up July 17th. I want to see you at the Phillips Arena. I love you all. I'll see you next week.